And we are live. Good evening. Happy Easter, my beautiful people. Before we even get anywhere, I just want to please say share the stream because oh my god, today we have got a very, very interesting and just amazing guest on the Power Hour. And it's Easter Sunday, not just is it Easter, it is the 20th episode of the Power Hour. And my guest today is the only one that we have had twice. So they're all these great milestones. And of course, yesterday was the launch for the Power Hour. Not the Power Hour. Yesterday was the launch for Beyond the Stage, which is the program that we're going to be discussing today. But the person we're going to be interviewing today is just a man of many hats. So do me a favor and just start sharing this. I'm going to just do that. If you give me a few seconds to just make sure I'm sharing that as well on the pages. So I'm going to be sharing that stream. So if you're watching this, my beautiful people, share this. Sharing is caring. Do you see it there? Share the stream. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to be sharing this. So give me a second. If I'm looking down, it's because I've got my laptop here and I'm just looking down on that to just share the stream before we get into the very important bits. And I'm so excited. Literally, I really am because you find out why I am. Maybe it's because I'm part of this project, maybe it's because I'm not, but who knows? You will find out. So let me just share that and we'll get things moving along once we have done all the sharing. So please share this to anybody that you know. It doesn't matter if they don't even if you don't like them, share it with them. All right. Share to my story. Hold on, I'm just sharing this to hold on 1 second. I'm gonna share this to say share to friends profile. Let's see. So I want to share this to because my mother of course. So I want to share it with everyone. And if you are watching, please say something. I want to see everybody that's watching. And guess what? Because today is the 20th episode. Can you believe it? Yay, we've done this 20 episodes of the Power Hour. So if you are watching this, share it. And then the secret code is TPH20. Hashtag TPH20. I want to see that in the chat. So it's hashtag TPH20. So that's the Power Hour 20. So I know that you are watching and you are paying attention. So share that. Oh, I see somebody already in the comment. Hey, and welcome, Mike. Always here to support. Thank you, Amike. Please share this. We have such an important topic to share today, and we want to share this information and all this knowledge with our community. So please do share it on your own page as well. But welcome, Amike. I'm so appreciative always of you being here. I'm just trying to get the link to see if I can share that. If somebody can really help get that for me. So I'm trying to get that. My guest is here in the building, and so we're going to get this show started. And if somebody misses it, they can watch it. It's here, it's going to be here. But what I love about the Power Hour is the interaction. I love that because I love seeing all of you participating, saying whatever it is in the comments and letting me know you're watching. I love that. And this is why I go live. I can pre-record it, share it, premiere it, but I love that interaction with my supporters, my family, my friends. You guys are my family, my friends. Anyway, so that's how I feel. So I'm going to get on straight. I'm not going to waste any of your time because I don't want us to be here too long, because our guest today is Mr. Busy Bee. He's always busy. So as a result, I don't want to take much of your time. And I know today is Easter as well. You're all celebrating with your family and friends. So we're going to get straight onto it. But I can bring my guest on without a proper introduction. This is what we do here at the Power Hour. We have to have a proper introduction. So let me introduce you. Number one, before we get anywhere, for those joining us today, this episode is the 20th episode of the Power Hour. I can't believe I've done 20 of this and I've had all these amazing people come onto my platform. Really, I still can't believe it. It's just so amazing to me. But I'm so beyond grateful for each and every one of you, that even if you've watched only one episode, I'm grateful for you. If you've commented one time, I'm grateful for you being here supporting. It means the world to me. And I've always said the Power Hour is about inspiring and empowering, because I just felt like we need something like that. There's a lot going on. We need something like that. And that's why I do what I do. And I have these amazing people come on my platform to talk about what they do. And we can get something out of that. We can be inspired and empowered from their own stories, their journeys. And this is why I do what I do. So I'm so grateful. So we're celebrating the 20th episode of the Power Hour. And my guest today is the only person that's been on the Power Hour twice. This is his second time. So we are just breaking all these milestones. I'm so excited for that. The fact that people want to even come back to this platform, that means the world to me, because it's just my little corner. But it's going, and I'm grateful. I don't care if it's 1, 2 people watching. The fact that you're watching means the world to me. And if you are watching, please do share this, and let's spread the word to our friends, our families that may really need it. Even if you are doing something, you're watching and you need to put it just the volume down, maybe you're outside, that is so appreciated. Let me pull this up so people don't think I'm nowhere. Because I have all of that covering it. I don't want people thinking this is some nudist show. No, it's not. Yeah, so happy Easter, and thank you all. This is our 20th episode, and our guest today is the only guest that's been here for the second time. So we are breaking boundaries here. But getting on to a serious matter, my guest today, you might have watched the episode that I was in with him. His name is Mr. Unisa Kamara. He is the CEO and founder of Kamara Youths, which you may have heard of, which is a non-profit foundation that deals with youths, especially vulnerable youths that are facing a lot of maybe violence and a lot of different difficulties. And Kamara Youth support youths like that, and the community at large, not just youth, the community at large. And I first came in contact with him because my foundation, which also deals with youths, but those in Sierra Leone, got an award, and that's how I came in contact with him. And he is also the CEO and founder of Global Speakers Platform, which is what we are going to talk about, but not just the brand itself, but in particular the program we are going to be discussing today is Beyond the Stage 2022 Kickoff. That's what we're going to be discussing today. And he is just a wonderful person. And this program aims to elevate elevate speakers, coaches, and entrepreneurs, regardless of what kind of business you have, to elevate your career and your brand. Not just to elevate your career and your brand, to provide you with those important resources that usually you don't get access to. But I'm not going to go into much details because he is going to be explaining all of that. But that is what we are going to be discussing because guess what? Yesterday was the official kickoff of Beyond the Stage by Global Speakers Platform 2022. And if we're saying 2022, you know there are more years to come. And so we are so excited. And I am going to give him time so he can get into that. Let's welcome our guest onto the platform and onto the stage. And please, guys, don't forget, as we are talking, you can hashtag GSP, hashtag Global Speakers Platform in the comments section. You can like, love, because all of that really helps for the stream to get more attention. And this is what we are trying to do. We have our brothers, our sister, our family and friends that will really benefit from this program. So please hashtag, like, share, do whatever, and let's just get it out there because a lot of people might not have access to it. They might not even know about this platform. So please, let's do that. But without further ado, I'm going to welcome onto the stage Mr. Unisa Kamara.
Thank you so much for having me, Miriam. It's always a
Oh my
pleasure to
God,
be here.
Unisa, I was just talking about the fact that you're on the 20th episode, and on top of that, you are the only guest that this we've had twice on the Power Hour. So we're breaking all these milestones, and I'm so grateful to have you as well being part of this journey from the beginning of doing the Power Hour. So I'm truly grateful, and I'm grateful to have you back and seeing you grow, doing greater and bigger things. So welcome once again to the Power Hour.
I appreciate you, Miriam. Thank you so much for having me. And it's an honor to be here. And wow, the 20th show. So proud of you. Congratulations. Keep growing, keep achieving. There's nothing that you cannot do. I believe in you. You know that. Congratulations. So I'm going to, oh, there you are.
Oh, I'm here. I was just giving you time to speak.
I'm just honored to be here. It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you. So, Unisa, I know we're here to talk about Global Speakers Platform Beyond the Stage Program 2022. But before we get into that, I there's some people that might not have watched the previous one and that may want to know just a bit about you. And of course, I never get tired to hearing about your story because it is so inspiring. So can you just do us the pleasure of just telling us a bit about yourself, your journey thus far, and how you got to where you are today?
Well, thank you. As Miriam said, my name is Unisa Kamara. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. built my first company in America, Blackline Entertainment, and I seen a lot of negativity coming into what I was trying to construct. So, and I see a lot of kids dying on the streets because of the crossfire. So we decided to start buying houses and giving them to people that live in apartments. And as they say here in the UK, they're called got council properties. So we were trying to get people with families into safe neighborhoods. So we used to tell them you don't have to give us a deposit. You don't have to worry about going to the bank. What you're paying to these people, you can pay to us. We just want to get you and your family in a safe zone. And I transitioned to the UK, not knowing anyone. So I've had the opportunity of which we branded myself, because as we grow, we have to evolve. So I have two businesses here in the UK, and I became a motivational speaker, which was, I think, it was quite fun because being a speaker, you have to elevate people, you have to empower people. There's so many people going through so much. So I felt that that was what I needed to do. I did not know my journey was taking me somewhere where I never wanted to go. So I had a phone call when I was about to get on stage telling me that my son was dead. Now, as I've stated, how can you go on a stage to tell all these people it's a beautiful world when you were dying inside? So with that, we created Kamara Youths. Kamara Youths is an organization where we support these youths from going in and out of jail and also killing each other. So that has been my joy, seeing young kids, achieve something that they thought was impossible. Because I believe that each and every one of us can achieve anything we put our mind to. There's nothing that one cannot achieve. So that's my journey as an entrepreneur and as a speaker.
That is just great. I never get tired of hearing that story and that journey because that is something that can break anybody. It can literally just ruin you. Some people get into a dark place after such an incident. It can really put you in a dark place. Loss is something that is very difficult to deal with, and we all deal with it in such a different way. you know and people sometimes will try and tell you how to deal with it, which is so confusing because they're not going through it the way you are. But the fact that you were able to take something so painful in your life and turn that into something so amazing to help others is just I never get tired of hearing that. I can listen to it over and over, and it gives me that courage to keep going, because if somebody can get to that point of losing your son and then you decide, of course, I know it's probably not immediately, but eventually you decided, I'm going to use this for good. Let me help other youths that are going through it. Maybe youths like the ones that took my son's life. Because sometimes, when you say you lost your son, somebody may think, oh, it might have been from an illness, but they wouldn't know that. No, it was from another young person, and you decided to help those same young people. That is just something that is truly amazing. So thank you for that. So that is Kamara Youths. And Kamara Youths, I know you've done great things with Kamara Youths.
No,
I've,
we have done great
I
things.
know you're going to say that. We. everyone has done a great thing when it comes to Kamara Youth. And my first experience was actually when my own foundation that deals with youths as well, got nominated for an award. And from there on, I was just like, wow, so impressed with everything. And your passion towards trying to help young people. And I just wish and pray so many young people are watching this, and even if they're watching this later on, they can share this with other young people and know that some of these things there are organizations there that are there to help you, so you can change your path, that are not going to judge you, because you have your own journey, your own story, which we have spoken about previously. So you're definitely not going to be the type to judge any youth, regardless of where they've come from. You always believe in this whole family thing, even though sometimes it can be a bit overbearing, but you always believe in that. And once somebody is in your presence and works with you, you just believe that this is family. And I must say I really, really respect that hugely. So please keep going with that. Don't change who you are, because that is the reason a lot of us have been attracted to the person you are and everything that you do. So that's Kamara Youth separate. Please, if you want to find out about Kamara Youth, you can visit the website kamarayouths.com, and you'll be able to you can go onto the website. We have a newsletter, and we have the awards. We have also, I have not even talked about the song events as well, but we're here for GSP. So, but we also have our events. We have our youth event coming up actually on the 30th of April. So if you're a young person that has an inspirational story, please do get in touch with myself, Unisa Kamara Youth. We want to hear your story. You have a business, you've done something great. We want to be able to share that. So we have events where we do that, and we also have the award ceremony. So now coming on to the main event, which is the Beyond the Stage
Can I just say
program.
something before you go into GSP?
For sure. Go on.
One thing we as human beings tend to not acknowledge is the fact that when we're in pain and we help someone else, the pain that we feel knowing that we're helping somebody else, seeing somebody else not go through the pain, it helps us. So regardless what you're going through, regardless who you are, we are on a journey. Support somebody, because that person that you're supporting is also supporting you. You might not acknowledge it right then and there, but you will see the weight being lifted off you, seeing people change their lives, seeing people with so much pain, seeing a smile on their face again. It's the most phenomenal thing. So we're all human beings. We are all humane human beings, and we're social beings. I know when we go through pain, sometimes we feel as though we're the only person going through that. But there's so many people out there that need to hear your voice. There's so many people that need to hear your story. There's so many people that need to know it's going to be okay.
Thank you so much for that. And when we talk about pain, pain can be in so many different forms. You can go through emotional, psychological, mental, physical, there's financial, there's so many different types of pain we go through. But most of the time, we feel isolated. You feel like you're the only one going through it, and nobody is going to understand. And it's really, really difficult. But just know that there's somebody that understands. I deal with physical pain, and so I relate to people in a different way. But pain is pain, regardless of what kind of pain it is. It is still pain. So thank you for that. And so now we can get on to the main event. So, Unisa, if you can just tell us a bit about GSP before we go on to why you created it, but just a roundup of what GSP is, and then we'll talk about the program, but GSP itself as a brand.
GSP basically originated from watching other speakers, entrepreneurs, and coaches go through the havoc of not having that platform to say, I'm going to be on a television, I'm going to be on radio, I'm going to be in a magazine, I'm going to be on a virtual show, I'm going to be on a live stage. I've seen so many speakers, coaches, and entrepreneurs spend so much money trying to get the right coach. But I'm not trying to put anyone or any organization or any coach down. But one thing a lot of these people tend to do is that they take you in, give you the training, and dump you. We at GSP, we're not here for that. We're here to see you grow. We're here to support you. We want to see you elevate so that way you can support somebody else. Remember, we at GSP, we're a family. So we believe in supporting each other. So when we, a team of entrepreneurs, came together to create this, I felt as this is just, it was just right. It just felt good because seeing the struggle, and especially when COVID hit, financially, emotionally, so many people were struggling. So we are just here to support them. And GSP is the brand. And then we have Beyond the Stage.
Amazing, amazing as always. So, Eunice, my question to you is that is really, first of all, let me just make my comment. I feel like that is so important. As somebody who's been a coach, I've also done speaking and I've been a motivational speaker. You don't get to have those sort of resources, and we'll talk more about the resources. I know you touch on them, but having that support itself is a very isolated kind of, industry. And so you feel like you are trying to fight tooth and nail doing all these things. And now we have social media. And a lot of people feel like, you know what? If I have social media, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need that. But people don't understand when you are trying to get a message out there, right? You have to use different mediums. You cannot just stick to one medium. If you are sticking to one medium, let's say you decide, I'm only going to stick to social media because, well, I've got clicks and views, I've got people following me. That is one type of audience. If your message is for kids, right, and young people only, okay, stick to it. But if you are trying to develop a brand, because guess what? If you write a book, right, you do a podcast, those are not going to be the ones to run to buy those books because a lot of young people's really are not that much into that. But if you want to get your message to, across, and this is why the word global is so important in it, because if you're just sticking to one thing or one medium of marketing or spreading your message, that is not global. There's a reason why it's called global speakers platform. But we're going to talk more about that. But my question to you, Unisa, is what was your inspiration behind? I know you touched on it a bit, but what was your inspiration? What inspired you to be like, you know what? Oh my God, I know you've been a motivational speaker, but what did you go through to make you decide that, nah, something needs to be done? I need to create a brand. I need to put these things together because it's not being done. What was the inspiration and motivation behind it?
When my son was killed, as I stated in the beginning, I was already on stages, but I cannot get on TV. I want people to see my face at that point in time. I want them to feel my pain. I wanted to get on radio so that way my voice can echo in the hearts of these youths. My pen can echo in the hearts of parents. So to take action. I wanted my story to be in a magazine so people can read and say, you know what, one person can make a difference. If he can do it, why can't I not? So that's part of my inspiration. So when I was talking to the co-founder, Cheryl, she basically stated, well, why don't we give them what they need, what they want? Because sometimes people want something and need something, but they don't know the difference between the wants and need. So being in this industry, I know what is needed, but we can present it to you. We cannot force you. We cannot tell you what it is that you need, but we can present to you what it is that we have. And everything that we have is something that we know that you need. We have an editorial team, we have marketing, we even have publishing now. So we have all these things for entrepreneurs, speakers, and coaches, to grow. But again, one has to take action. We cannot force you. You have to invest. Miriam, we used to give everything for free. You know that. We used to put people on television, get them on the radio. We used to do everything for free. But without the realization that a lot of people, when they're not paying for something, they're not going to value it. So with that understanding, we're not going to charge nobody 10,000 pounds for what? It's hard. Things are hard on everybody. We're not going to charge you 5,000 for what? It's ridiculous. We want to see people grow so that way they can support somebody else. If we cannot elevate you, we cannot support you, we're not going to just take your money. And there are a lot of programs out there that are going for 10,000 on so. And people are paying for that, but they're not seeing the fruit of it. That is not what we are here for. So what motivated me and the team is the fact that we want to make a difference in somebody's life. And we had to charge so that way people can look at it as an investment to self. And they always say the best investment that one can ever do is self-investment. And when you invest into you, you will see your growth.
100%, because I think especially within our community, and I'm sure every entrepreneur can relate to this. You have people that say, oh my God, I love what you do. I believe in what you're doing, right? But then they're not ready to invest in it. And for me, it always baffles me because for me, if I really love what somebody is doing, I believe in them, I'm going to invest in them or myself. And the thing with this, we're not asking you to invest in us. We're asking you to invest in yourself, your career, your brand, and knowing that you have all of this. And I think one thing with Global Speakers Platform, which I'm sure we'll get into, is not just about the resources. You are getting all the support. And there are people with years of expertise that are combined together. You can buy this anywhere. I guarantee you. And this is my task to everybody. And I'll say this with a full chest because I've done my research as a marketing person. If you can find, if you can find this packages that we offer and this expertise, the skills, this years of expertise, come back to us and you can get a discount if you can find that. You are talking about different industries. So that is my challenge to you. And we are ready to accept the challenge. We abide our emails, the website, phone, whatever medium you want to reach us at, we'll be there. If you can find it, we will give you a discount. Find any in this, any brand, any program that is doing this, and then put into consideration all the people involved behind the scenes and all the years of expertise. And if you can find any program that puts all of that into consideration, I am actually going to make this my task, which you will see on social media in the coming week, to let you know all the years combined of expertise that all of us have. So Unisa as a motivational speaker, myself as a marketing person, we have photographers, we have graphic designers, we have all of that, the magazine, the TV. You can find any brand offering any of this with the years combined, you will get a discount from us. That is guaranteed. So we're going to move on to the next question, but this is just how confident we are about this. That is it. That is just that confidence, because I know, done my research, and I know. And if you can beat it, you can even start by writing in the comment section. And I will be glad. Unisa and I will be glad to have a debate with you. Not today, separately, because we don't want to make this too long. But we'll be glad to have a meeting with you, debate with you, cross-section, check everything statistically. We'll be glad to do that. So bring it on. This is your challenge, everyone.
You
Send
see, Miriam, the thing a lot of people fail to realize is that, like you stated, we're giving all these things away. We as human beings, we have something called fear. Fear of what we don't know, fear of what we don't understand. We also have this thing called procrastination. And these are the things that tend to limit us. What we are saying here, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that, as Miriam stated, our team, everyone is an entrepreneur. Our family, because we are a unit of one, we are family. Everyone that is on board, we want to see you grow. This is a journey, a 6 months journey that is going to keep you busy from the beginning to the end. And the good thing is that you can be anywhere in the world and still get involved in this program. The only thing that we ask of you is, when it's time to get on that live stage, that physical stage, you have to be here in the UK. But what else do you want? What is it that you need? You're wasting your money in other places. It's time for you to grow. Where do you see you a year from now? I'm not doing the 5 year thing. I'm not doing the 2.5 year thing. I'm doing the 1 year thing. Engage with GSP and be on the stage. And it's guaranteed your life will change. But you have to put in the work.
So you see, there's always, when it comes to Unisa, just know that there's always something. There's always something, but that is what I love about it. There's always a challenge, and I love that about it. And I just wanted to say, right, besides the program that we have on all social media, we are there at Global Speakers platform, on all platforms, because we have videos all the time. Unisa, just as he is speaking today, and he is dropping all of this motivational stuff. He does this all the time. And we have those videos, we have those, posts, reels, if you're on Instagram or anywhere else. So please, on all platforms, go and follow us. Even if you say, you know what, the program is not for me, but follow us, right? And be part of this journey. Unisa is always so insightful. And besides that, we do clubhouse rooms where we're discussing all these different topics. And they've been so interesting. And these are things that you can learn and gain so much insight for from. So please, on all platform is just at Global Speakers Platform. That's it. That's all you need to write. You can go to space and write it, it will still be the same. You can go to Google search, it will be the same. You can go to Yahoo space, anywhere, you will still get the same thing. But just follow, go and follow us. You'll be able to get all of this motivational words. This will be on a weekly basis. And this is something that you get for free. Something that can motivate you, that will get you thinking, that will get you really like reflecting on what you are doing at the moment, the position that you are, and how it is that you can change that regardless of what you're doing. You can be a nurse, a doctor, whatever, a lawyer. You can gain something from this. I guarantee you. And I post these videos yet, even when I get them, I listen to them, I'm like, wow, that is so true. I need to do this. And I'm like, hold on, you're supposed to be posting this, but this is something that it truly, I'm not just saying that I don't sell things to people. I always want people to progress. And I'm here for anybody who watches my videos, who follows me or supports me, because I want to see you on a different level. And sometimes you need to look around you and see, am I around the right sort of people? I'm not saying ditch all your friends. You can have your friends, but maybe you need to be having motivation from somewhere. And I guarantee you, Global Speakers Platform is that space where you can get all of that from. We give tips, you can get your motivational dose for the week. We're giving business tips. We have our clubhouse rooms going on, and you will get an insight into that. And you will also be able to join. If you're in clubhouse, you can join and be part of the stage, because we do discussion. We don't do like hierarchies. We do discussions, and anybody and anyone can join the discussions. And I've just been loving that. I've learned so much just in the past few days. And I'm not just saying that. And everything that I learn, I put into my brand and what I do. And you guys get to see it. No, you have a first class ticket to seeing all of that. So, Unisa, going back to beyond the stage. So, Global Speakers Platform is the brand, right? Okay.
Yes.
And beyond the stage is 2022. That is the program. So, my question to you is, what does the program entail? And what is the duration, registration, and eviction?
Wonderful question, Miriam. One thing that all of us need to understand is that some people will see an opportunity and will grab it. Some people will see an opportunity, will want to wait. We have had so many people interested in GSP, and the reason why we did not open the registration till the 16th is because we want to give everyone an equal opportunity. We believe in equality. So we don't want Tommy or Karen or somebody to register. And by the time you get a chance, there are no more seats. There's no more space. So we wanted to give that equality to everyone. So from the 16th of this month, April, starting yesterday, till the 30th of this month, it's registration. Take that leap of faith for your career, for your family, and for your betterment. Because when the registration comes to an end, unfortunately, that means we have to put you on a standby. But this is the kickoff. So if you already know all the perks that we have, the people that are engaging with us, they say whenever you're doing something and you have that momentum and that excitement going, go with it. Because if you continue to wait, somebody else that have more momentum, more excitement can outdo you. And what I mean by that is that they will register and take your seat that you're supposed to have. We're not trying to have 100 people in one, the training session. If we have that, then the coach will not, or the speaker trainer will not have the time to interact with everyone else. So we need to have specific numbers. So engage, register, and become part of us. Become part of Global Speakers platform and be on the stage. And the thing about us is that you stay with us. We don't say, well, thank you, goodbye. No, you become part of the team. When we're doing events, there's a possibility of you getting involved in that event. We'll put you in a space with other speakers, with other entrepreneurs, with other coaches. So that way, in case they're having something going, they might just say, hey, Sandra, hey, Thomas, listen, we're doing something. Do you want to get involved? And that's part of networking. So the possibilities are limitless. We are working with people on a global scale. It's not just people in the UK or America. We are literally global, and that's what we represent.
Yep, that's the whole thing. That's why I was saying that there's a reason why it says global, because you are not restricted to just one space, one medium, one resource, and one type of support. You are getting all of this, whether it's marketing, it's graphic design, so much others, stage presence, coaching, knowing you yourself.
Virtual stages,
Exactly.
podcasts, book editorial,
Yeah, and you
everything
can
you
be,
need.
yeah, you can be on the Power Hour with me, the Mindful Session with Unisa. We have Balkebi on here. We've got so many podcasts, and the list goes on. Radio shows, part of it as well, magazines, TV stations. So,
Everything is global, Miriam. The magazine, global. TV station, global. Radio stations, global. Anything you can think of that we are involved in, it has to be global because we want your face. We want your face. Again, let me say the face because you get to be on everything that we are indicating. Your face gets to be there. the
So
magazines,
smile.
we're on the TV, the virtual stages. We want you to grow because as a coach, we want you to have those clients on an international global scale. As a speaker, we want to see you grow on global stages internationally. And as an entrepreneur, you never know who might just say, you know what, that's a business I want to engage with. So, what is holding you back?
And it's so crazy. Even just when we have discussions like on Clubhouse, and you're having all these people that are trying to jump on board and everything, people that are trying to be part of it, people that are just excited because they haven't seen that. And that excitement is what truly keeps me going. Because even though, yes, I'm a speaker, but I've been on show, podcast and stuff here and there, but not to have that full package where I know, bam, I've got this, my message is going to get out there, you know? And even my mom always tells me, like, your book, when is it gonna be? And I keep telling my mom because I want to have a global audience and a global stage. Because for me, it is not about the number of sales, but rather the number of people that I'm able to reach, people that can hear that story and be inspired by it. So, uh, regardless of being a coach, a speaker, entrepreneur, an author is still an entrepreneur, wanting to release a book. And I want that. I want to be on this platform so I can get my voice out there. People can listen to my story. And for me, I always say, if I can just inspire and empower few people, for me, it means the world. But the number is important to me, not because of what it brings me, but because what it gets me, the audience.
A lot of people tend to think that money makes money. And I always say, no, money don't make money. People make you money. Your surrounding, the people that you connect with. It's not, and also we need to understand, it's not your family that is going to make you money. It's people that you don't know. So the more you engage on a global scale, the more you will see yourself grow if it's finance that you're looking for. If you're trying to support people, your voice is echoing in homes that need to hear that message, then you know the job is being done. Global Speakers Platform is not just here to say we're here. We are here for a reason. And everybody that we have chosen to be a part of GSP is because we see the heart. We see that they're humane. We see they're trying to make a difference. And that is what makes us a family, a humane family. We want to make a difference in your life so you can make a difference in somebody else's life. Let's do a ripple effect. And some people get it wrong. They think that it's all about getting on the stage, or some people are getting it wrong. They think that I can do this by myself. Some people have the right idea, they need a team, but they're struggling. Guess what? GSP is here. Beyond the Stage is here. We are your team, and elevating you is what we want to do.
You always just say it so right that there's nothing else somebody can say. Um, but I wanna go into what you've said really, just as I always say, everything that you say is so inspiring, and somebody will have to be crazy not to be inspired by all your words, because it does. But again, it's not just about your words, and it's not that you are just trying to pull in people. Whatever you say, you can back up with everything else going on. And people that know me know I don't put my name on anything unless it's authentic, unless it's something I'm passionate about, because my passion, it means a lot to me. And I want to be able to help so many people. This is why I do what I do. Even part of this is just because I'm all about inspiring and just empowering people. We can do this together. And that togetherness, having that team, it means the world to me. Because I can't, I wouldn't have achieved all that I have if I didn't have that team. And for me, it includes my mother, my family, my kids, my husband, my sisters, brother, whatever, because they are always pushing me forward like, you can do this. My sister can be like, okay, I will sort this out. Or but this person, like, I will do this, I will do that. And my kids are there as young as they are to push me forward. You can do this, mommy. They're always there. Even with every live stream that I do, they're like, you've got this, mommy. Go on. So having that team, it means the world. It makes a great difference between being mediocre and being powerful. That is the difference. Having that team. And that is what you get with GSP. And now to my other question to you, Unisa, is if somebody's watching right now, right? Regardless of whether they are a speaker, a coach, an entrepreneur, they know somebody who knows somebody. First of all, we always know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. The same way that we treat gossip, the same way we need to treat this, because everybody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows this. I heard this from somebody to somebody to, well, now you need to spread this to somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. So what can they do?
Well, like I said, the website is www.globalspeakersplatform.com. Thank you, Miriam. And go and read, go and be inquisitive. I'm one person I love to be asked questions because I'm always trying to engage. And when you engage with us, everything that we present to you, you already have an idea. All we want, I cannot put enough emphasis on this. You have a team of young entrepreneurs coming at you. You have a mixture of entrepreneurs. What else can we say? What is it that you need? Is my number one question. What is it that you want? Is my second question. And then my last question will be, do you understand the definition of the wants and need? What do you want? What do you need? What do you think can elevate you? What is it that you are short of from elevating or achieving your goal? And how can we support you in achieving your dream? Is your dream to be on a global scale stage? Is your dream to get on virtual stages? Is your dream to write your book? Is your dream to be on a podcast? Is your dream to get on television? Is your dream to be on radio? Is it your dream to say, I did it? I know many of us, when we endeavor in our venture, in our entrepreneurial venture, We have so many naysayers telling us you cannot do it, telling us you're wasting your money. This is your time to prove them wrong. You're not obligated to prove or show what you're capable of proving anybody or showing. This is all about you. This is all about your growth. This is all about your achievement. You want to go on holiday without putting a request into your manager to say, can I go on holiday? No. You want to pick up and go when you want. You want to pick up and be in another country, enjoying beautiful weather and getting paid to go on stage or getting paid to see a client. I know Vani. Vani and I were very good friends, and Vani lives in the UK. They fly her out to Dubai to go and mentor somebody. And Vani goes to Dubai 3 to 4 times a month. That can be you. I know speakers that get paid to go to other countries as well and talk. And they get to enjoy a beautiful holiday while they're working and bringing in an income. You cannot focus on just staying in one country and say, oh, I'm comfortable. What is your definition of comfortability? Engage with us. Go to the website and register. And once you register, you will see the rotation. You will see the wheel spinning. You will see and you will feel the change.
Thank you, Unisa. For one, all of you have seen me be on, the Power Hour. And I've had some amazing guests, including Unisa here, who is the only person I've had twice. But oh, somebody was asking about the website. It's there right now on the screen. So if you can just, yeah, copy it, it's right on the screen. I've displayed it there. It's globalspeakersplatform.com. Thank you, Dr. Leroy Mackenzie. Thank
Oh,
you for,
that's family. I got a
yeah,
big family.
yeah, the website is right on the screen. Uh, yeah, but I was saying, so yeah, so many times people will be like, oh, this, and that, and we find it difficult sometimes. And I think that's one thing, investing in ourselves. We can easily, right? That's one thing I find so funny. We can go on to all of these courses that are literally worthless. We're not getting anything from it. We join these programs, and I know people get really tired of it and it can get redundant. But one thing, if me, Miriam, I don't put my name, my face to anything that I don't believe in. And all of you have known me on this platform for being authentic. If there's anything you can say is, I've been authentic and true. I've not come here and ever been involved in anything other than to inspire and to empower, because that is my own true passion in life. So I won't put my name, I won't get near anything that I don't believe in. So even if you are having doubts, just know that, just as I said to you earlier, if you can find a better deal, please message me, message Unisa.
Miriam, let me
Go
say
pick this
this
platform.
because I don't even like the games. I don't
I
want
love the games. People like games.
I don't want anyone to feel as though this is a game. I want you to understand how important this is to me and to my team. If you can go out there and find any program that can give you everything we have given you, 07 932-732-851. Call me and I will give you 5,000 pounds. And I've stated this also in Clubhouse. If
Oh,
you can find a program out there that gives you television, magazine, radio, everything you need,
podcasts,
podcasts, I will give
marketing,
you
graphics,
money.
photography, media,
Precisely. Do
TV.
you know what a speaker toolkit is? Do you have the equipment that you need for your speaker toolkit? How are you getting that together? If you think you can go out there and get a better program, listen, I applaud you. Please call me because I want to invest in that company. And please reach out to me because I will give you that 5,000. And I'm putting my word on it on national, global scale.
Now
There's
do you see
nothing you
why?
will ever find better than GSP.
Now do you see why I just love this guy and why I'm part of this program? Because yeah, it's just the way it is, and just Unison treats all of us as family. He is so appreciated. I can never even, I don't even want to start going on. That would be a separate stream just to talk about the kind of person that is, and the entire team and the way they are, the way they've just given me a purpose in life and just a goal and a focus. And trust me, when we tell you this is not just about you investing in yourself, you're investing in your generation. You are creating generational wealth. Do you know what that is? If you don't know, go and Google generational wealth. That is when you can remove yourself from poverty, the next generation can remove themselves from poverty, and the next and the next. That's what generational wealth is. You are creating wealth and stability for not just yourself, your kids, your grandkids, but generations to come. And that is what we are trying to do because we are all passionate. We see your struggle. We hear your we've seen your pain, heard your cry, and we want to make a difference. So that's why we are here. So, Unisa, now let's do something a bit fun. I just wanted
I
to.
love fun. I'm all fun.
Are you sure about that? Okay, so since you love fun, what would you say your 5 steps or tips to success are?
Hmm.
From your
Cons-
experience as an entrepreneur, a speaker, you've done so much. I can't list all of them here, but based on all your experience, what would you say your 5 tips to success are?
do I need to expand on them or just say them out?
You can say them, you can expand, you can do what you want. Is your lane.
Consistency. You have to stay consistent. If you are not consistent with who you are, your story, your goal, as soon as you hit a wall, you say, wow, that's hard. I can I get over that? Then you set yourself to fail. As an entrepreneur, as an individual, your objective is to say, how can I get over this and keep going? Let's go back to the gentleman, McDonald's. Perfect example. Their vision was not like Ray's vision. The two brothers that created McDonald's were consistent, but they wanted to stay in one area. Ray came and he's sitting on a whole different plateau. He took charge and he was quite consistent. At the end of it, he bought them out. Persistent. Consistent and persistent go hand in hand. Because by you being consistent with your story and you keep striving, believe you me, they always say 199 doors will be shut in your face, but one will open for you. And by the way, I believe that that's us, GSP. We're opening the door. Be vulnerable, be humble. Do not think you're better than anybody. One thing I always say is the graveyard don't care how much millions you got, what kind of car you used to drive, or what kind of house you live in. Once you die, your journey comes to an end, guess who you might be laying next to? Someone that never had a penny. So never think you're better than anyone. Show compassion. Have empathy. Oh, am I saying too much? You said 5 for success. Miriam, if you don't
No,
stop me,
no,
I'll
no.
keep going.
Kind of go hand in hand. Compassion and empathy. I'll just take them as one.
Okay. And, and also the vulnerability. So we'll take it as one. Be transparent. Don't be something you are not. Be who you are. And I guarantee you, when you stay consistent and being transparent, that's going to make people want to be around you. When he's showing that transparency, not having to hide behind corners, not having to go speak in one space and be somebody, Mr. Big Baller, and go somewhere else and be. No. Stay transparent. And once you are transparent, you will see your life evolving. You will see people want to come around you. You will see the change that you want to see. And my last one, know who you are. And knowing who you are goes with knowing what you want. And knowing what you want, going with what you need. And once you can comprehend this, you have self-awareness. And I love self-awareness because with that, you understand the objectives, you understand the goals. Then you create a why. Is that 5 or 20? Did I
I
get that?
don't know, but I just couldn't stop writing. I'm literally here with my paper taking notes, and I just couldn't stop, even though I've listened to you before. We've spoken several times, but you always have so much wisdom, and I
I'm an
think
old man. I'm an old man.
and I'm learning from you. And if I can be half the woman you are at that stage, I'll be very blessed for sure. I'll be.
Miriam, you are excellent. Believe you me, the things that you're doing for sickle cell, that's what attracts me to you. Watching you day in and day out go through what you go through. Watching you in the hospital, then you pick up the phone and call me and say, what do you want me to do? How can I support the youths? Not even Global Speakers platform. How can I support the youths? What can I do? That gives me respect for you. That makes me know you're humane. You have humility in you. And I respect people like that. Keep people like that around me. Because I know if I fall down, I know regardless how strong or weak you are, regardless how fat or tall I am, you will come and try to pick me up. If I need advice, someone to talk to, I know you will be there. And that is what we are. And that is why I always say I'm building a family. You understand? And that is Global Speakers Platform. And that is why you fit in so well.
Thank you so much. And I'm so glad, you just accepted and put me into the family. And regardless of my ups and downs and everything that I go through, You've always seen the best in me, and for that, I'm forever grateful because growing up, no, so many people didn't feel I could do anything or be anything. So for me, all of this, it just really helps me to give hope to others. It's not even about me. I've got that hope. I've got that backbone. I've got that determination. I've got that encouragement because I've got a family. I've got a mother who is actually in the comment section right
Is
now.
she?
Yeah, she is. She
That
always
I said hello.
yeah,
Well,
we'll be going through the comment section right now and in a few minutes. So I've got that, but others don't. Others don't. And if I can be a voice for them, and if I can just tell them that it's okay, I believe in you. I know what you're going through, and I'm here for you. For me, that if that is all I can achieve in this life, I'm good with that because that is it. That is what I needed, and I was so fortunate to get. Because I have a mother who told me, who tells me to this day, my mom still sends me messages about, oh my God, she'll just like, I know I'll be getting a screenshot probably of this, and she'll be like, oh my God, my daughter is so beautiful. My daughter is so this, my daughter is so this, you're so wise, you're so this, intelligent. So
a
I got
mother's job
that.
is never done,
Yeah,
regardless how
but
old we
so
get in
many
life.
people don't have that, Unisa. And this is why programs like this are so important because all of us have besides our experience, our expertise, we have our stories, our different experiences, and we put that into what we do. That is why we're able to understand the journey. Because trust me, we come here, we present ourselves in this way, but it doesn't make it easy. I still have to deal with my condition and what comes with it. And it makes me understand people on a different level. You've gone through what you've gone through, it makes you understand. And the rest of the team is like that. And this is why a program like this is so important. And this is why I put my heart into it because I am all about people, people helping people transforming other people. And just as you say, it's like doing a race and you're passing that baton to another person, you know, and that is what we all need to keep doing. Pour water into somebody else's cup. Don't just keep it to yourself. Even if you have half a cup, you pouring just a little bit into somebody's cup can save them. Literally, you can save their life by giving them just few drops of the water you have in your cup. And that water can be your knowledge, your expertise, your experience, your resources, your tools. That water represents so many things. That's what we all need to do.
I was on the show with Audrey Audrey Hall.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
many of you might know Audrey Hall.
Hmm.
Audrey Hall was a big time artist, and I remember dancing to her music. Hey, and I've been engaging with her more and more and more and more. And the more she tells me her story, the more she's telling me, I love what you guys do from your team. Because she and I, sometimes we just have basic nonsense conversation. And I tell her about my team, each and every one on my team, losing your vision, being abused by your husband, having sickle cell and still going against the art. It's like and she would tell me what she's been through from abuse, physical sex. It's like there's so much madness. And one thing that she and I came to an agreement is GSP is needed because there are so many people being sexually abused. There are so many people being physically abused. There's so many people going through so many things, and
Financial.
they think they're going through alone. This is a stage where you can get on stage and say, you know what? I know people in Africa, Jamaica, Trinidad, or Mexico all over the world can hear my story. Because as my mentor tells me, your story is not your story anymore, Unisa. Your story belongs to the world. Your pain that you have felt, the world needs to feel that pain because that's part of life. Because people are losing their children every day. People are dying every day.
Yeah. Especially the past few years, we've seen it so much, and we just want to give that hope to people. And this has just been so great. Thank you so much, Unisa, for being here. But we're not going to go without going through the comments because we've had so many people just tuning in and saying their comments, and we're just going to go through that if you don't mind. So we've got Amike here. Amike gave an angel face. Thank you so much, Amike. We appreciate you. And we've got Cheryl Minute here, part of the team. She said, hello, 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 Miriam and Unisa. Thank you so much, Cheryl. We appreciate you being here. And she said again, hashtag share the message. Indeed, share the message. And then we have here as well, is it Wendy? I guess it's spelled differently. Wendy said, she's got love hearts. Thank you so much, Wendy. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. God bless you. And spread the word. And then we have IB Jallo who says, hi, IB. Thank you for being here. Please spread the word, share, and if you're inspired, then we have here Dr. Leroy who says, awesome. Thank you, Dr. Leroy. And then we have here Kevin Banks who says, kudos, Miriam. I'm with you guys from Somalia. Thank you so much. It's good that we are reaching people beyond, this is what we're about, global. And that is exactly what our goal and aim is. And Cheryl again says, powerful and touching story, Unisa. It always is. It's not just you, it is. And then Amike's was said, this is powerful. Thank you, Amike. Indeed, it is. We have more messages. Sorry. Bauke, who is part of the team as well, said, very true. Yep. And we have again Dr. Levi, who says, invest in you. So important. So important. So please don't forget that we have Bauke again. He says, it's all come down to investing in yourself. You are 100% right, Bauke. It does come down to it. Dr. Leroy said, my brother, I have to have you on Brand You Development Series podcast this week. Yay! So you see, being on the Power Hour ain't so bad after all. So if you want to be here as well, join Global Speakers Platform Beyond the Stage 2022. And guess what? Because we have so many people watching from all around, you can have all of these opportunities as well. So don't
And
forget
we might
that.
even have, even the brand you development series as part of the
Exactly.
podcast. We can add that on. Never know.
E- Exactly. So we have Maratu here that says, hi, Miriam K. Hi, Maratu. Thanks for being here. And she says again, hi, Unisa. Unisa says hello, Maratu. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Love you so much. Thanks for your support. Dr. Lewis say that GSP logo background is fire. It is. It is. Unisa worked hard on it, so he will appreciate that. And then Dr. Lewis said, GSP taking you beyond the stage. Exactly. Let's just pause, Unisa, because we need this picture. Now we can continue.
Do you know that Dr. Leroy is a serial entrepreneur?
When you say serious, sometimes I just think the next one might not be entrepreneur, but thank God he's entrepreneur.
Yeah, he's a serial entrepreneur, so many
Uh,
businesses, and he believes in God. Like his whole devotion is making a difference into businesses and bringing God into all these businesses that he
Oh,
engages
that
with.
is wonderful.
Good,
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
good brother.
It's so important to have those elements as well. So thank you so much, Dr. Leroy. We so appreciate you. As Eunice says, not I, we. There is no I in team. Matthew says, well done. Thank you, Maria. To Dr. Leroy again says, yes, GSP is a one-stop shop for speakers, entrepreneurs, authors, and coaches, and everyone else within the umbrella. So we are here for you. We're all here. We're ready. You see all of these opportunities popping up, even when we're just discussing. And this happens all the time, even Clubhouse when we're there. So you are never short of, just so many opportunities that pop up all the time. Valky again says, everything is global. It means global speakers platform indeed. That's the reason we say global, because we are not just in one place, we are global. You've seen the people commenting, they're all from different parts. Dr. Lira said the G stands for global. In my Fred G. Sanford voice, lol.
Sanford and Son.
I have to hear that voice now. Now I have an assignment to do. Thank you, Dr. Leroy. Dr. Leroy says, "What's the website?" We have that, Dr. Leroy. Yeah, I'd spoken to you about that. Oh yeah, you've got it as well. Well done. Thank you, Dr. Leroy. And ooh, the creme de la creme. Aminata Bangura, aka Mama and Mommy Miriam, says, greetings to you both on this special program. And then she says, words of wisdom. And then I have David here, one of my great supporters. Good evening, Miriam. Good evening, David. Thank you for always being here and supporting. Please share, spread the word. I appreciate you always. And we have again, we have said, we can call that water as the water of life. When I said that water represents so many things, that water of life pouring into other people's cups, you can save them. Imagine somebody that hasn't had any water, few drops can save their life. Think about that. All right. And Aminata said, I love this water saying she has to be extra. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, everybody. All right, that's friend request coming in. Thank you, everybody, so much for everything. The website is there again. And it's just been wonderful, Unisa, having it. It always is. It's the 20th episode, and you're the only person that's been here twice. But I
You
heard
see,
you can
we
be
should have
here
had
more.
this on. We should have had this on the 21st because that's my birthday.
Oh my God! But you
I'm
know
jumping
what?
out of. I'm jumping out
Maybe
of helicopter
I know helicopter,
without a parachute.
helicopter. My kids keep saying that. I don't know what it means, but they just say helicopter.
And it's a saying. It's a new saying.
Okay, so yeah. But again, we can have, maybe we can pop in on the 21st and do something. But nonetheless, as long as we're getting the message out there. So everybody, if you're watching this later on, we know some of you are having your Easter fun. You're watching it at any time, share. We've got a lot of interactions today. I see all the likes and loves. Thank you, everybody. We so appreciate you. But it doesn't end here. Go onto Global Speakers platform. Registration is now open, but it ends on the 30th of April 2022. Not just that, we have limited spaces. And I'm sure if you already have watched this program before, you wouldn't mind working with me and, of course, Unisa and all the great people we have and all the resources. Our heads are all screwed on well. So you can trust in us. Right? Right? Unisa, you can trust in us. Of course they can. So please spread this to your friends, your family, your foe. We don't mind. Just share it to them. It may help them. This may be the life changing opportunity that they need. And you can do that for them. So thank you, Unisai. Do you have any last words?
Do not procrastinate.
Words?
Do
Pardon?
not do not procrastinate because this is your life, this is your journey. And I've said this so many times. When you're hungry, no one else is going to feel your pain, your hunger. And when you're in pain, no one can feel your pain. So if you don't take action now, when are you going to take action? Tomorrow is never guaranteed for any one of us, but we know about the here and the now. Stay present, make a difference in your life, in your career. Miriam, it's always a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And thank everyone that joined us today. It's an honor.
Thank you, everybody. We love you all, and we are going to leave you. And indeed, as Eunice said, when you're hungry, for example, even my kids, I can prepare the food for them, but I can never force them to eat. That has to be their decision to make. They know at the back of their mind, I need this food, I need this opportunity, but I cannot literally force feed them. It's illegal. So it has to be their decision to eat that food, knowing that it's going to nourish them, knowing that that is what they need. So now it is your time to make that decision. You're hungry, but are you going to eat? Up to you. We are here anytime you're ready, serving the most delicious dishes. Anything you want, we're serving it. But we can't feed you. We can't force feed you. You have to do that yourself. We have everything you need, all the dishes, whether it's African dish, Korean, whatever you want, we have
So
it.
now we're turning to a restaurant, my friend.
Yes. I love food, so I'm giving a food analogy so they understand because they know I love food. And if they're watching me, I'm sure they have a bit of love for food too. So we have all the dishes and the ingredients you require. Your choice now is to eat. Go to the website. Can you see? Global www.globalspeakersplatform.com and you will get fed. We're here. We're waiting for you. If you don't get this information, you still need help, contact me. Contact you, Lisa. I'm here anytime. Just let me know. I want to be part of the program. How do I do it? I'll send you all the information if you haven't gotten it from here yet. So yeah.
And we're
Thank you,
not charging
everybody.
you 10,000, we're not charging you 5,000.
Nope.
We just want to help you elevate. But Miriam, it's a pleasure, and I thank you again. You know, I got to run. Thank you for having me.
Thank you,
Thank you all.
Unisa. And bye, everybody, and have a blessed Easter. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.